How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
You think so? First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audio Boy, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy,
yes,
how are we living?
What's up?
Man, question of the day. I wanted to get a guy and a girl's perspective on why. What are the positives to not hooking up with a woman when you meet her?
The positives?
The positives.
That it can be more afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, like, damn, like you meet a girl, maybe you're like, damn, I want to, like she's super dope, and like, damn, she can, like she's super dope, and I don't want to lose this vibe. As you might meet her, and it's like, damn, y'all could hook up or y'all could be friends.
Yeah, but guys aren't always thinking about that.
I know, 100%.
If she's good, let's just forget the looks. They're
take
good
the
looking no matter what.
Yeah,
they're good looking.
100%.
You're automatically attracted to them.
100%.
Now, unless you have a rule where you're just like, I don't do that initially, and then you guys just become like really cool.
Yeah.
You turn it off after.
Yeah, I feel like in my case, I feel like having a dope homegirl is just it's like a level up. And then when you have dope homegirls, it's like damn, you on a different fucking planet now. Now it's a vibe.
Because you remember when we were young, guys can say they're friends with a girl, but deep down he might have a friend for her or whatever, But I think as you get older,
now
it's easy
like,
to wash that away. It's easy to be like, no, she's a
homie. Like, she's a homie. Oh, can I date her? No, because I don't want you to fuck up our friendship.
That matters too.
Yeah, 100%. No,
and it matters how they treat you too. If they treat you like a really good friend,
100%.
Then you know they're a good friend too.
100%.
It's like it becomes platonic.
100%. And it's just y'all are just dope, and y'all get to hang out and go back and forth and banter and have these, the dark humor is next level type of thing.
Yep.
All right, let's get a guy's perspective first, and then we'll get with a girl. Yo, B.
What up?
How much are you up to?
Doing some work.
Oh, hey, can you take me off speaker real quick? Because I gave that reverb. No, you're good.
All right.
Oh, perfect. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to B.
What's up, man?
What up?
Man, question of the day. I want you to give me 3 positive things about not hooking up with a girl and making her your homegirl. Like, why would you do that?
Wait, what?
Like, I guess the idea of is, we're always so quick to, when we meet a girl, we're always so quick to like go out and wanna impress her and date her and X, Y, and Z. But what are the factors of like, damn, like, nah, she could be a really dope homegirl. Like why? I feel like guys forget, like, damn, having a dope homegirl is just like something you can't compare to. You can't compare.
Are you talking about like friend zone type shit?
Yeah, 100%, like a friend zone. Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way, but just like damn, she's so
like
dope.
She's gonna be a homie type.
Yeah, I mean, you could hook up with her, but you know how dope she is, and you're like, damn, I could really hang out with her. Like, damn, we could, you get what I'm saying? Right. Like, where you're just like, damn, like, she's so dope as just a human being. Like, I want to actually keep this as a friendship.
Right.
Like, speak to that, because I feel like women don't think men think like that. And I know it's the few and far between. I'm not going to say all, because it's very few men that do think like that. I feel like you are one of those guys that do think like that, though. Now, I want to ask you, what are the benefits to making her your homegirl?
I mean, you can talk to her about anything and everything,
Hell yeah.
right?
Hell yeah. Go ahead.
That's a different perspective.
Yeah, that's a whole different perspective you get. And you get a female perspective.
Exactly. You get to talk about, you know, the girls that you're dating and, you know, run it by her if you get into some situation and see what she feels about, what she thinks about it, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the only bad thing about this is that I kind of realized this as, you know, as you age, and I don't think any guy is in any friendship with any woman unless they wanted something with that woman in the first place, right? I think there's a chance. So, like, you don't meet somebody and then you be like, oh, yeah, this is a homie girl. You know what I mean? Like, unless you already know. Like, you're not going to go into a club and then you see a girl, you're going to be like, damn, she could be my homie girl. No, that's not going to happen. So, first, initial way is like you find them attractive. You find them and that's why you go talk to them. But then when you get to start the talking, and that's when obviously you separate yourself from, is it going to be a homie girl or is it somebody that I'm going to pursue, correct?
Yeah, 100%.
So, right? So no man is actually, there's always going to be that attraction with that person, right? So, but the question is, do you want to take that route as a homie or do you want to take that route as a, you know, potential, right?
Yeah.
So when you clear that out, then then we're good to have that friendship, you know, that can last a long time where you can be, you know, I know you have a lot of those.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%.
You have a lot of girls that are friends that are, you know, like homies that you can just go kick it anytime and et cetera, right? So to me, like, I think those, you know, like, I think I have a bad habit of tend to falling for them in a way. I don't know, like I just like, so I don't know if that's like, for me, if that whole situation never works out, because it's either it gets to a point where I'm gonna want something with that person, because think about this, like, right, when you have this homie person, right?
Yep.
And this is like that could be that best friend, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that she's a female, so like, if that's your best friend, they say love is friendship on fire. Okay, so if I look at it in that logic, you would, like, you have a great friendship. So if the friendship is on fire, that means you tend to eventually feel something for it. But obviously, it never works out that way because the other person doesn't feel the same way, right? So females don't look at it that way at times. I just feel like they just, you know, they know when you're the friend, you're the friend. But then also, females also have a shit ton of guy friends that they don't know, but these guy friends are not there just to be their friend. They actually want something from it.
I don't agree with that.
Okay. I mean,
I guess like everybody's different, 100%.
Everybody's different, right?
But I know you have some dope homegirls. I know you yourself have some dope homegirls that you've never crossed the line with.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, but at the same time, like, I look back and I was like, how did we meet? Why did we meet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you can meet for you can start. You could head down a road not knowing why you're, you know, thinking one thing and end up somewhere else too.
But the initial reaction, to the looks is always going to be there to start something off.
100%.
Like, not to be shallow or anything, but you don't go to a bar or whatever and an unattractive girl speaks to you. You're not gonna. It's not gonna.
Yeah, you're not gonna go have a conversation with them. Like, oh, you know what? This chick is gonna be a dope ass homie. You know, like,
you're
no,
not gonna. Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna want to take it further. Is what I'm saying.
No.
Exactly. So wait, going back to what was the question again? I'm like,
what are three positive things about having a homegirl, basically?
Okay, so like I said, you know, you can talk to her about everything and everything, right? About anything, and like you can get a lot of advice, especially if the homegirl knows you really well.
Yeah,
I think that would be the person that you can ask about, like, knowing you know who I am.
Yeah,
this is my situation. I can be like, hey, am I doing something wrong here? Or you know, so you would get that support from her, right?
Yeah.
And I think if she doesn't have any feelings towards you, she would give you a direct answer that how she feels, right? 100%. How she thinks that you should handle it.
100%.
So I think that's the second part. And third part, shit. Like, if you don't have a girl to go hang out with, she's always there.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Like, there's stuff that you could do with her that you really can't do with the homie too.
100%.
Exactly. It's like it's just a guy, but it's just in a female body, right? So like, so if I want to go have a drink with you, or I just want to go, go get some coffee, say I'll hit you up, boom, we can just go do it, kick it, and have no problems of like you don't have to worry about what am I here for or none of that. It's just kicking.
No strings.
Yeah, 100%.
So no strings attached, nothing, right? Just straight up, just having a good conversation, seeing how life is and etc. So I think there's a lot of upside to it for sure when you have a female friend, you know. But then also I look at it as like sometimes your guy friends are completely different than how you interact with a female friend too. So
true.
I think there's certain things that you can talk to them versus talking to talking to a guy versus talking to a female. So that's the only thing. Like I mean, like there could be times where you can't talk about sports, right? So it has to be more like you got to figure that out. Like most guys that I hang out with, they all like into sports, right? So like I can have that conversation, but with female, if they're not into sports, like you can't really bring that up, So like you just gotta have to think about what kind of conversations you're gonna have. You're gonna be more likely emotional or something to do with the relationships or family and etc. So it's just just
that might be something that you need.
Yeah, you need that. Yeah, you can't get that from guys.
Exactly, you can't.
Yeah,
exactly. Like you don't get that from the guy, right? Like you can't have an emotional conversation with guys all the time.
Nope.
I mean, there's like if you're the closest best friend, for sure you can have a conversation, but you're not gonna get that from any guy friend. So like that is very important that you can just go talk to, like to a female. Like I feel like I look at like Nina, for instance, right? I think Nina is a great friend that you can have that you can just go talk to, and she will just give you a great direct answer in how she sees it, right?
100%.
And then she won't take a side. She would be very neutral too. So like I can see like Nina being a really good like a homie friend for like a guy for sure.
100%.
So that would be my example. So.
Yeah, I like that. All right, man, we appreciate you. We'll let you go. All right, stay up.
Later, bro.
Later, man.
Night.
I don't know. I got tons of homegirls that I would never. I don't care to hook up with them because I've already heard all their drama, and I'm like, sometimes they looking at me, and I'm deer in the headlights, like, damn, he put up with this. And I tell him
real
too.
Side too.
And I tell him, like, nah, you tripping. And I think it helps for a woman too to have some guys that tell her, hey, now you tripping.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
otherwise, if all they're hanging out with their homegirls, is they're just gonna get confirmation from them.
Yeah,
you're a bad bitch. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Like, no, fuck that. Nah, you're tripping. Yeah, nah. Sometimes women having a guy friend humbles her. Like, what are you talking about? No, you're wrong. Like sticking up for you're wrong. He's solid. Nah, you're wrong. Like, and vice versa. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel it's valuable in all aspects of my life to have homegirls. Like, I mean, I will tell you this. It is hard when getting a girlfriend.
It is hard getting a female friend?
Well, no, it's hard. It is hard introducing your girlfriend or the girl you're dating to your homegirls.
Gotcha.
It's a little different.
That's normal.
Yeah. I think so too, and then 9 times out of 10, the girls that my homegirls, when they get into a relationship, we just usually stop talking. So I mean, there's that. But I mean, I don't take no offense to it. I mean, I just look at it like par for the course. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, if it doesn't work out, we'll talk.
I'll take offense to it.
I know you.
Oh, who is this?
Hey, stranger, hit him with that. Yeah, nah.
He's gone.
What up?
How are you?
Amazing. I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up to Ash.
Ash, what's up?
Hey, Koi.
That's some bullshit.
Still got it. No.
I do it in that voice just for you, Chris.
This motherfucker just said still got it. Oh, my God. You see what I'm talking about? All right, Ash. Question of the day. I guess you're the best person to ask because you are my homegirl. What are the positives for me having you as a homegirl? The idea of me asking this is trying to show guys that you having a female homegirl is super like it's positive
Right.
and like you know there are huge benefits to it.
Well,
Now,
number one,
go ahead.
like support you through thick and thin, like through all your endeavors. Like, even if I'll be straight with you and tell you if I'm like this is a little funky.
Yep.
But like I always have like in my mind thinking of your best interest, like what's gonna help you succeed, what's gonna make you happy. Like that's all I want to see.
See, Coy, you should want me to succeed as much as Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coy is that cool. You know,
Coy,
he's like,
you should be sending me text messages to boost my confidence and my.
He's like, nah, we'll just go get drinks.
But go ahead, speak to it.
No, I mean, just because I'm awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm not cocky like that. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like we've been friends for what, like almost 20 years?
Yeah, almost 20. Yeah,
like,
almost 20.
Yeah, like, and no matter what, it's just like I want what's gonna make you happy. Yeah. And so whether that's supporting your endeavors, whether that's listening if you need a vent, or like provide non-biased like advice, whether you want it or not, I usually ask just in case.
Fact.
But it's just wanting you to live your best life. Like whatever I can do to support that, and whether it's work, love, friends, whatever it could be. Like that's just what I want for you. So like no matter what, I'll always be there to boost you up and help however I can.
Yeah, no. The reason why we ask is because I don't think men understand. Like, damn, you have a homegirl that's just your homegirl. That's just your homegirl. Like she is going to help you succeed. I mean
and a great wing woman as well.
That too, but the other part of that is it is hard keeping a girlfriend if it's not one of your homegirl's friends, basically, or if the home you get what I'm saying?
I can see that, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
Because there's always that thought in the back of their mind.
Yeah, and it's like you look at people like that. They've been my homegirl for like 20 years, like. And you think because you just showed up, like shit changed? No, she's still gonna be my fucking homegirl.
And that's what a lot of people don't get. Like they do change because of that, but then they like lose a sense of themselves and that support and just that like sounding board. But I feel like you need that outside of your relationship.
Hell yeah, you do. I just think it keeps you. Like I mean, you know me. I've come to you plenty of times in past relationships and was like, hey, am I crazy? Because like just tell me I'm crazy and I'll rock with you. And you
need that unbiased opinion.
Yeah, and then you give me your unbiased opinion and I take it from there and I'm like, okay, she's making sense here.
Like, she's crazy.
Huh?
You're like, she's crazy.
Nah, no, because you I'm not gonna lie, you were there in a situation where you did talk me off a ledge. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I did? Oh.
Yeah. Trying to think.
I think I know what you're talking about.
San Diego?
Yeah, I said,
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you did talk me off a ledge. Like, it was, yeah. It just went way left, and you kind of brought me back to center. But that was, thankfully, we had that friendship, and you were there, too, kind of, to bring me back center. Yeah. And it does make a huge difference. Yeah, it does. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it does make a huge difference.
And all I want is just you to be happy. If you're acting crazy, I do tell you, I'm like, hey, you're acting a little psycho. Let's bring it back.
Dial it back.
Oh, call this shit over. No, no. But and that's what I'm literally trying to get off to and help guys understand. Like, man, get one or two solid women around you that just have your best interest and want you to succeed, and it's just like, nah, that's the homie.
Is it harder at our age though? See, all your homies, all your homegirls, you've known them for a long time. You met them when you were younger. Nowadays, how hard is it just to meet somebody? Excuse me, and like have to turn it off that you're not trying to sleep with her.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know what I mean?
I mean, even though like even if it's a 20-year friendship, no matter who comes in to the picture, they don't like. There's always going to be that thought, like, okay, well, if it's been 20 years,
no. He's talking about how do us. How does a guy like, I guess, me and Coy meet a girl and it's like, oh no, I just want to be friends.
Like you know what I mean? Like starting now.
Yeah.
Like starting now. Like a guy in his early 40s.
Yeah.
It's a lot different when you're in 20s because you went through a lot of stuff in your younger days with them, and then you're like, oh, I've known her for a long time. But now it's like in your 40s, you meet somebody fresh. How do you turn it off that you're just like, you know what? I just want to be friends with her instead, you know, I think it's
and
a little
I
bit
tell
more
her,
difficult
and you think she thinks I'm crazy if I tell her, hey, look, I'm just looking for a friendship.
It's hard to turn that off.
I mean,
because you have your
it
friends
definitely
already,
is, and you have to go into it thinking like, all right, like I don't want anything from it, but that's something you have to kind of constantly remind yourself.
Let me ask
like,
you this: does she think you're crazy? Will she think me as a man is crazy? It's like, oh no, I'm just kind of looking for a friendship.
Depends where she's
I think it's hard for a lot. Yeah, I would say I think it could be hard depending on what they're dealing with or their past or how much they've done just personal growth.
Yeah.
But I think no matter what, most relationships, even if it's just like, you have a really close girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I think until like they become friends with them and see like they're genuine, they're always going to have that kind of hesitancy because a lot of people can't just be like platonic friends.
Yep.
For some reason. Yeah. But like, that's what I'm like, I'm like, if there's a girl, let me hang out with her. Because I'm going to make her my bestie, and then you're just going to be in the back corner. Sorry.
Say that for a later conversation. All right, I appreciate you. I'm going to let you go.
All right,
I'll text you in a little bit.
Guys.
I'll text you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, later. All right. I mean, it is harder. It is harder at our age, but I mean, like, you ever meet a girl that just has dark humor and it's like dope, and you're like, damn, you know what? Like,
I think most of the girls that I know have like dark humor too. Dark humor is just part of the culture now.
You would hope. Nah, because I know some people that don't get it though too.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So I don't want to say that because I know some people that don't get it. Now you gotta can't
There's
tell
some
that
group
joke.
chats me and you are in that with other people. We're like, hey man, this.
You gotta lead us here.
WikiLeaks.
We gotta lead us here. Man, but let's get up out of here. First, foremost, thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible. You downloaded that Mendo No podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. But hit me up on Instagram at Mendo No, Twitter at Mendo No1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MendoNo.com, or hop on the MendoNo.com website and shoot me a message. Call my guy. We are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp?